episode of Motivational Mondays, where we kick off your week with positivity, inspiration, and a little push to get you closer to your goals. I'm your host, Gina Zarina Queens, and today we're getting into a mindset that separates dreamers from achievers. That's perseverance. Perseverance is your ability to keep going even when things get hard, when progress feels slow, and when no one's clapping for you. It's not always glamorous or exciting, but it's necessary, because the truth is, success doesn't usually come from one big win. It comes from showing up over and over and over again. Nelson Mandela said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." So let's talk about how to keep pushing forward even when the finish line feels far, far away. First, we're going to talk about what perseverance really means. Say that 3 times. Perseverance means commitment, grit, and patience. It's not about giving up when the progress takes longer than expected, or when doors keep closing, or when you're doing the work and it's still not seeing the results. Walter Elliot said, "Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after another." And that's the truth. It's not about sprinting to the finish line. It's about pacing yourself, catching your breath, and continuing to take steps. One foot in front of the other. Right? So how to strengthen your perseverance? I want to give you 3 strategies to help you build perseverance, especially on the days when you feel like giving up. First, I always say break your goals down. Always break them down to smaller parts. It is so much simpler, so much easier just to do the small things, or just do like the smaller parts of the situation. Like, big dreams can feel super overwhelming, but when you break it down to smaller, achievable steps, it's easier to keep moving forward without burning out, right? And 2, I definitely want you to track your progress. Even small progress is still progress. Write it down. Let's celebrate it and use it as fuel to keep going. And always remember your why. On them tough days, go back to your purpose. Why did you start? Why are you doing, what are you doing this for? Who are you doing this for? And reconnecting with your why keeps you grounded and motivated. So, as Benjamin Disraeli said, through perseverance, many people win success out what seems destined to be certain failure. What looks like failure right now might just be a setup for your breakthrough. So, what I want to go into is, I want to let you know, for one, keep going even when it's hard. It's easy to stay committed when things are working out, but true perseverance is tested when things aren't. That's when most people quit. But not you. You don't quit. You're here because you're determined to grow, level up, and reach your goals no matter what. And the good news is, every step you take, even the smallest ones, bring you closer to your breakthrough. So, next time you feel like giving up, say this to yourself: I've come too far to stop now, because it always seems impossible until it's done. I want to leave you with this. Perseverance is your superpower. It's not about speed, it's about consistency. It's about getting up every fall and choosing to try again, even if no one else sees the effort. So this week I want to challenge you with a little homework. I want to challenge you to push through one of those things you've been thinking about quitting. It might be a habit, or a project, or a goal. Stay the course. Give yourself some grace, definitely. But don't give up is the point, is what I'm trying to make. Let's, let these words guide you. It always seems impossible until it's done. Nelson Mandela said that, so let's not forget that. Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after another. And that is Walter Elliot. Let's not forget that one, because it is so true. And from Benjamin Disraeli, he said, through perseverance, many people win success out of what seemed destined to be certain failure. So even when it looks like, oh my gosh, this is the brick wall, I'm about to hit it and fail. Sometimes when you hit that brick wall, it is going to break down and boom, you are on the glory side. And that is the magic of it. It just, So my whole point is keep going. You're closer than you think, right? So that's all I have for this episode of Motivational Mondays. Thank you for joining me and spending your day with me. I hope this message helps you dig deeper and keep showing up for yourself and your goals, essentially. So I just want to say, until next time, I'm just reminding you to stay the course, trust the process, and keep pushing forward. You got this. Have an incredible week. Hope everybody had a great weekend, and I'll definitely see you next week, everyone. And we are out here live.